was Umbrella do?
Hello friends, and welcome to Resident Evil 5. I'm enjoying this. At first, I didn't like the vibe of the game, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is that the first 4 games just had this spooky eeriness to it. That, it's kind of getting out of control, but it'd be like dark, and it'd be, cloudy or rainy, and just, again, spooky is the best term I can come up with. And 5 at first really diverted away from that. And, we've had some spookier environments, which I've appreciated that. But also, we've also been veering away from slower pacing and puzzles. And so I can really see where 5 was going in a direction that Resident Evil fans didn't like it going to. From what I can recall with Resident Evil 7, we start slowing down again and it gets spooky again. And I think they're even introduction of puzzles and stuff. So, so I'm excited. I'm enjoying where it's going now though. But at the same time, I do know that I will get that vibe back with Resident Evil 7. It just seems like this is going far more gung-ho, action-packed 80s movie style. And I'm sure 6 is the same to an extent. I don't know. I don't know a lot about 6, but I'm still enjoying it. And that's the main thing. That's why I do this. I have a lot of fun. And I hope you're enjoying this too. And again, the idea is that we're just chilling out together. If you got a coffee, tea, or something like that, you're just chilling out with me while I play games. So, speaking of games, let's get started on Resident Evil 5. I'm going to sell some treasures and just do some quick upgrades, and then we'll get started.
What happened to Irving? Well, he can't have gone too far.
Josh.
Thanks. Thank me later. We got company.
I'm on it.
We got you coming.
Here we go. Hang on tight.
You're not going to give me unlimited ammo for this either? Oh boy. Oh, let's force another reload. Come on, come on, come on. Let's hit everything but the explosive barrel.
Damn it, the gate's closed. See what you two can do to get it open.
Yeah. Hold on, I need to put on some cologne.
Come on! Roger!
Take it.
Roger!
Why does it always have to be handgun ammo? We're gonna go all the way back around. Yep. Oh, he just randomly appeared.
All right, let's go. Get down! Another fight! Get down!
Ow.
Another gate. Okay, you two know what to do.
Figured as much when I saw these barrels lying around.
Give me a can of first aid
Roger.
spray.
Use this. Okay.
Whoa. Whoa, what the heck is that? Oh my gosh.
Use this.
Why, thank you.
Sheva.
Take this. Get the lever over there.
Hey, she's bossing me around for once. Nope. Yeah, so we can get some barrels and stuff on the way here.
Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay.
Take it.
Roger.
That was a big shiny. What the hell was that?
Let's go hit this Irving. got to do something!
We gotta get aboard that ship.
Hold on! Get ready!
What are you going to do about them?
You're just one of Excella's playthings. It was your master who was supposed
One
to
more
take care of
time. What are you going to
this.
do
You say
about
it's
them?
here. All right. I'll handle it.
Use it.
This. Won't you two just die already? You're making me look bad. Who do you think got this entire operation off the ground? Research like this doesn't fund itself, you know. Yet everyone looks down on me. But not anymore.
Don't do it!
I'm far beyond anything you could ever hope to become. Shit. I just had an extreme makeover.
Chris, status report! What the hell is that thing?
Just get out of here, John. It's too dangerous.
We'll try to stop it.
Understood. Just try not to get yourself killed.
Sheva.
You think I would have learned the first time?
Something that undergoes such a rapid transformation
Oh, it's a rocket
must have a
launcher.
weakness.
Take this!
This is a cool looking boss.
Come on.
Okay,
Sheva.
Roger. There's the little weasel!
Damn Excella! I guess I wasn't worth the good stuff.
Excella?
Where is this facility? Answer me. What is the Ouroboros project?
You say, wow, you two are just on top of everything, aren't you? The balance of the world is changing and you're completely oblivious to it.
What's changing? What are you talking about? Is it the Ouroboros project? Is that it?
No one can stop it. Ouroboros is about to change everything we've ever come to know. Chris! You're Chris!
What's so funny? How do you know about me?
All your answers are way ahead, Chris. In that cave. If you can survive long enough to get them... Italian's not so bad, but it's not gonna change anything. You're still screwed!
We're wasting time here.
Chris!
Poor bastard.
Now what?
We keep going.
All right. Timu Joker ended up being a pretty cool boss.
So this is the place he was talking about.
That's the boat the woman used to get away.
So, you two are really going to go through with this?
Yes.
This is not just about Jill, but the Ouroboros project as well.
I guess there's nothing I can do to stop you. I will call HQ and try to get the withdrawal order rescinded. I will also try to get you back up. Try not to get yourselves killed.
Give me a can of
Use
first aid
this.
spray.
Hey,
Are we ever gonna get our health bars upgraded?
That name Irving said. Excella.
You've heard it before?
That's the name of the director of South African division.
Do you think she could be connected to Irving?
Roger.
It's possible, but I don't have any proof.
Tricell. If there is a connection, what does that mean for Africa?
Not sure.
You grab it.
But if we keep going, we're bound to find out.
True. Let's move.
I see the bug in there. This kind of gives me Tomb Raider vibes. Like the OG Tomb Raider. Ooh, new critter type.
Take it.
Roger.
Gonna try to avoid using up my ammo. Let's see if this is like a one-hit kill, maybe. Yep, I feel good about that.
Take it!
Roger.
Take it!
Roger.
You grab it!
Roger.
This thing's the best thing I've ever bought in a Resident Evil game. It slices, it dices. Alright, let's do an inventory check here. We'll give that to
I owe you
her.
one. Thanks.
Wow. You know, I was gonna give the developers a hard time for leading into the Tomb Raider. Like, it's like, it can't pick a genre. But even at the end of 4, you kind of go to some old ruins.
Such a place existed here.
Looks like there's been some recent activity.
Irving was telling the truth when he said we'd find answers in this place.
Come on!
Roger.
Take it!
Roger.
Come on! You grab it!
Roger.
Yeah, this is a cool location. Eventually, I'm going to go through the Tomb Raider games. The newer ones. Because I absolutely love them. This is giving me that vibe. Oh, that's not good.
I see you need a hand.
Ka-ching. Not the split mode.
Chris, are you okay? I'll provide cover.
Well, I was hoping I could just spam that. Of course, she has almost all the healing. Oh, hey.
You grab it.
Okay.
More treasure to buy guns with. It'd be cool if it was like 4, the remake, where you could sell stuff, like kind of play around with your inventory and kind of get a feel for what you want to do. Instead of buying it
Roger.
and then losing a lot of money if I decide to change my mind.
You grab it.
Okay.
Give me an herb.
Take this.
Come on.
Forget it.
Sorry. What's in this one? Eventually there's going to be a monster in one of these, right? Or a trap. That works too. Still worth it. Yeah, I didn't have Tomb Raider Resident Evil in my bingo card when I started playing this game.
Take it.
Roger.
Come on.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay.
You grab it.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay.
Come on.
Roger.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to stock her up. Can I pop these guys from here? You can get that one at least. Sheba's the real MVP.
Take this.
Prove it or point.
Take it.
Roger.
That's what I get for being greedy and trying to go after the jars.
What in God's name are those? Better give them a wide berth. I don't either.
Take it.
Roger.
Let's see. Let's use.
I owe you one.
You grab it.
Roger.
You grab it.
Okay.
He talks like he just breathed out and then started talking. Like he just exhaled and then, like he's already out of breath by the time he talks. Okay, well that's a pressure plate. Can we avoid them? No. QTEs. I was hitting A. That's funny. Yeah, that was pretty cheesy. Going from the cool post-apocalyptic vibes of Raccoon City to Tomb Raider. Which again, I love Tomb Raider. But it's just a weird combination for me. Easy. This is so cool, though.
You grab it.
Roger.
Take it!
Roger.
Come on!
Roger.
There's got to be more to it than this. Well, I had this pathway go all the way up. Is it going down here? That's where it came from. Let's just go forward down the middle and see what happens. Wish it was a toggle run.
Sheva!
Okay.
Get the other one.
Ooh. Okay.
Thanks,
I'm
partner.
gonna give you that. I'm gonna move that there, and I'm gonna pick this up. Because this sounds like fun. Oh, I see. That's the stairs. That just went up. Well, I'm glad I went back because we would have lost that grenade launcher. I'm sure for those who have played this game before would have been like, oh crap, he's gonna miss it. Yoink. I want to try this out. Please stay tightly knit like that more often. Okay, that's the second time we went up here and there was nothing. Well, dang, girl. Good shot.
Come on!
Okay.
Sheva!
Okay.
There's only one chain. The other one must be somewhere else.
She gonna hang out there until I find that one? Maybe it's below it. Since these stairs dropped here. Oh, crap.
I need your help!
Help me out here!
Sheva, can you take your shot?
Help me out here!
Oh my gosh. It's the first time I've been scared of this game. Well, I didn't mean to help me out in that sense.
You grab it!
Okay.
But I am thankful for it. Can't grab too much about it. I wish I could just tell you to go back up there instead of me being the one that has to do that.
I'll get the other chain.
Yes.
You grab it.
Roger.
That was the wrong thing.
I owe you one.
Wait, what am I doing? Sorry, I zoned out for a second because the running controls were bugging me. I was having to hold it down, and my thumb was not happy. It was giving me N64 vibes, and so I just switched my Elite controller controls to where I could hold down a button to do it. And I got acclimated to it, but then I immediately forgot what I was doing here. That's what we call a good old-fashioned derp. That's cool. Do we have to fight or can I run? Looks like running is the only option. I mean, I was tapping A furiously, like it told me to do. So was that a separate one or was that the same one?
The preparations are almost complete. Then we can leave.
Good.
You know, I was surprised Las Plagas was such a success. When you first arrived, I had my doubts. And now Ouroboros is complete.
Your position at Tricell is secured.
Oh, I have my eyes set on something much bigger. You'll be needing a partner, right? Someone suitable to join you in your new world. I believe I've proven I'm worthy, haven't I?
Perhaps you have.
Libya you're here.
It appears your old friend, Chris Redfield, has come to pay you a visit. Do I sense concern?
The plan is in its final stages. I will not tolerate delays.
New superior recreating a new world, genital virus. I was to become a god.
That right is now mine. I believe I should thank you, Spencer.
Dun, dun, dun. It is cool to see this slowly coming together.
You grab it.
Okay.
You grab it.
Roger.
Too busy carrying around an RPG. Oop, we're in puzzle territory. Or at least collect things territory. Great.
Impressive. They appear to be focusing sunlight into a laser-like beam.
So glad I figured out the sprint settings on my controller. Thank you.
You grab it.
Okay.
You grab it.
Okay.
Come on.
Roger.
Take it.
Roger.
Best investment ever was this ammo. Especially since it splashes. Can I get some shotgun ammo? Oh, come on.
Give me a can of first aid spray.
Thanks, partner.
Can you back up so I can actually see what you're shooting at? Guess that answers that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Fix that problem. Don't get caught in the traps, just go. Well, at least I can buy more of those.
Don't be reckless. Take this.
Man, you always know what to get me for Christmas. Okay, as I say, what's that squelching sound? But it's just critters. Gotta love a good light puzzle. This makes me think of Zelda.
I see. There's a trick to getting out of here. Tread carefully. Those beams are dangerously focused.
I was about to walk through, and I'm glad you said that.
This pedestal is not like the others. I wonder...
You're important where you are. I think you're all important where you are with the exception of one of them. Okay, Sheva, I think we've solved it. I need you to follow me now. Okay, I'm missing something here. Trying to see if that resets Sheva doing that.
I see. There's a trick to getting out of here.
Tread carefully. Those beams are dangerously focused. Looks like it worked. Are we finished?
Yeah, so she got stuck the last time. So I'm glad I reset that.
That pillar's in the way, but I think we can knock it over.
That was close. Yeah, once again, this is not what I had planned in terms of playing Resident Evil. Trap? Thought so. Ooh, that's a lot. I think that was worth the price of admission. Should have known better. I don't have any room for shotgun shells? Yeah, I do. Laura Croft, eat your heart out. Wow, there's lots of riches in here. This is cool. Well, I don't know if I would call that a rich. Hold on. I will get one out of there, though. Dang it. This is such a waste. Well, that's funny right there. Okie day, let's see. It's like, what has he got on him? Those are just maggots. So what am I missing, Sheva? So I just so happened to do the bonus puzzle, essentially. That's cool.
All right, we got it.
Huzzah.
What is this place?
How can they survive underground?
These are no ordinary flowers. Wait. Umbrella.
What? What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know. It doesn't look like anyone's been around for a while.
You can be sure they wanted to keep this place a secret.
Some of this equipment's got the Triso logo on it. Are they working together?
The story keeps coming together. I'm excited.
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by answers.
Not sure. But obviously there's a connection here with Umbrella. And that's never a good sign.
We can worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig up.
I mean, I am excited to see the Umbrella logo again, though, since we haven't seen that since the end of 3 with Jill. Is Umbrella doing research on these flowers? I mean, Chris is familiar with a lovely plant from Umbrella. Hold on, there's some documents we're missing. Clipboard with some old and new documents attached to it. Construction supervisor's log. So we finally kicked the Indipaya from the ruins they were squatting in. Indipaya. I have heard it was just to get this flower field, but that's the least of my concerns right now. One thing I do know is that construction here has been a colossal headache. Trying to build something among these ruins is almost impossible to begin with, and just to get started we had to change the groundwater channels. That meant that the quote-unquote flower bed wasn't getting irrigated properly, and now the flowers are dying. And to top it all off, I have the head researcher, Brandon, breathing down my neck. He says he wants the facilities to be at least 3 times bigger than originally planned. So after that it got approved, they fired the supervisor before me, Peter. Not sure why though, maybe he looked at them wrong or something. If I let these flowers die, the same thing will happen to me. I can't help but sympathize with poor Petey. Working with these science types is a pain in the ass. I hope we find a new water source soon. Our surveyors show that there might be some groundwater 500 meters down. That's pretty deep, so we'll probably have to use a new pump system the Fabiano company makes. Hopefully that'll work, but with that, how everything has went so far, I'm sure something will go wrong. The only problem is that I have no idea when I'll be able to get those water pumps, or new pumps. Even best case scenario, there's no way to get those new pumps in here and set up before the year is out. Looks like we'll just have to use old-fashioned manpower to fetch water for these flowers so they don't die. Looks like I'm going to be spending the last Christmas of the 60s away from my family in the dark cave, playing gardener for some flowers. Ain't life a bitch? Okay, so this was the 60s, which is around when Umbrella was founded by Spencer. These are the new documents. Administrator's log. The pumps are properly irrigating the progenitor flowers, but they require a lot of maintenance. Umbrella installed these pumps over 30 years ago. It's a wonder they still even work. The tank that filters the water is barely holding up. We need to replace these pumps as soon as possible. In a lucky turn, I found the log of Umbrella's construction supervisor. It said the pump system was designed by a company called Fabiano. I think we used Fabiano pumps in our Natural Resources Development Division. I'll talk to Mr. Irving, the foreman at the oil plant, and see if we can get some new pumps from him. They keep talking about progenitor. That's like ringing a bell that I can't quite understand yet. See, this is the vibe I was wanting out of a Resident Evil game. I love this. From Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal, number 1, 1966. December 4th, Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly, this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized that a virus, hereunto unknown, might exist that could alter DNA. The man was perspicacious. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and staved off attacks from the Indipaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into this research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. February 12th, we hit a metaphorical brick wall. We brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA-altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass-produce the progenitor virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly. The plants were strong and grew quickly. In a short amount of time, they flowered. But here's when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they're grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. May 23rd. We've made no progress. We've tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck, and triggering the development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research is taking. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Interesting. Without the progenitor virus, there's no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless. So, is it that what I'm trying to remember is progenitor the beginning of the T virus? So did they discover this flower here and then build the labs underneath the mansion to create the T virus? Oh, how the turntables. See, this is the vibe that I'm used to right here. Oh, crap. That's also the vibe I'm used to.
You grab it.
Roger.
I'm already enjoying the vibe a lot more right now. Gonna be doing a lot of reading for y'all in here. Telegram from James Marcus. T-Virus development a success. January 13th, 1978. J. Marcus. Okay, well, that's what I was wondering.
Roger.
Just an old computer. Can't tell if it's broken or if there's no power. Sorry, keep hitting X by accident. Research Center Director Brandon's Journal. 1998. Okay, this is when Resident Evil 1 takes place. November 16th. We've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that the Arclay facility and Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? So he's referencing 1, 2, and 3. I spent every waking moment researching and extracting the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard he died all those years ago. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the progenitor virus to all of Umbrella's laboratories. I was just an automated machine reporting to Umbrella headquarters every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie ambling through life, no thoughts, no feelings. And now the research center where I spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or another. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it is too late to have any semblance of life again. Okay, so they got progenitor here, and we're sending it to all the different facilities in Umbrella. So that would also explain, like, maybe how Nemesis was created in Europe. All right, here's the second journal. In 68. April 15th. It's been over a year since we've had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue our research without the progenitor virus. I know those routine attacks by the Indipaya are going to rack my nerves, but for the sake of our research, I will persevere. In the face of my foreseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided an answer. If you're worried about the Indipaya, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. I can only imagine the look of shock on our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seemed to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. August 19th. Finally, some good news. We learned that they were able to chase the Indipaya off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half of those underground ruins. But if it includes the area where the progenitor flowers grow, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research facilities at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparations to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City and take over the training center. We were initially taken aback by this request, but we soon realized it was the logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope the African research facilities get built soon. I can't remember, but was Dr. Marcus the doctor in the first game? So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agree this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. September 29th. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep the Indipaya at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound of the construction for the real research facilities. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the progenitor flower so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place. 1969. June 15th. The research facilities are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not some pile of tents. But I've come to a realization in the past 9 months. The facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger, more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our front line in our progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus and his viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skinflint Spencer actually agreed with me on this. Man, oh man. We got our Umbrella Research Lab, y'all. I'm excited about this. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We have enough healing right now.
I don't know how, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons. This is the facility from the picture, no doubt about it.
We're finally getting somewhere.
Oh, we've got liquors, y'all. I can see it right there in the picture. Tricell Researcher Miguel's Journal, number 1, February 19th. When I heard it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised, to say the least. But when I saw it, well, it's a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it, and Lord knows how Tricell could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains, at least nothing that still works. I can't say I'm surprised because I half expected this. Anyway, the important thing is the progenitor virus. If we didn't need that virus for our research, there would have been no need to come to this rundown Umbrella facility anyways. We already have samples of the T virus, the G virus, the T Veronica virus, and even the Las Plagas parasite. We have everything we need for our research. Yep, so that explains it. So T virus, G virus, and T Veronica are progenitor, and Las Plagas is from the Amber, right? So it's all kind of coming together. So I definitely need to look at Code Veronica and see what the story is for that, to kind of build some context. Because I think that on the cover I see Chris and Claire, so maybe that's how she finds them, like she was trying to at 3. We just didn't have the damn progenitor virus, but we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully this will give us the much needed breakthrough in our research. I can't wait to start working on it. March 7th. I wonder who came up with the name Liquor for those creatures. I mean, when you see its long tongue, you just know that it's a perfect name. But for researchers like me, BOWs like liquors are a pain in the ass. If I said liquors were too perfect, I'd probably be going too far in my praise. But they're pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvement. BOWs that were created using the T virus don't seem to show much improvement when the progenitor virus is administered. I mean, their abilities show some slight improvement. For example, their sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we've got so far. They're still blind as an old lady, and they're ugly as shit. The biggest jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I did not know they could do that. I hate when things don't go according to plan, but since there's still a demand for liquors on the BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad. Yeah. So are we able to sneak? Or are they just going to make noise that's too loud? Somehow I don't think these are for Mother's Day. Yeah. Somehow I would agree. An email to an acquaintance. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm going to be getting some time off soon. We've completed most of our work on that new project. Sorry, you know I can't tell you much about work. So they're giving us some time off as a reward for all of our work. All the staff are leaving tomorrow and we'll finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of genius. Miguel is a guy that sits next to me at work, and he's a good researcher and all, don't get me wrong. He's got some good ideas and is good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth, he just goes on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine the torture it is to hear that day in, day out. I wish we made a sedative I could give him. Forget all that. What matters is that I should be back home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. We gotta go out and get smashed. I could use a break. Talk to you soon, Ryan. Yep. That's a familiar sight. See, now, back in my day, when playing 2 and some of 3, we saw these at the police station. I feel like just using a grenade launcher on them. Yeah.
Careful. I saw something.
Oh yeah. No, that's all good. We're familiar. Man, you're the GOAT. No hyenas. Okay. Hey, buddy. Long time no see. Aw, that had a lion heart. Ooh, new machine gun. Let's see. Let's exchange for this.
I can't right now.
And then we're going to use that.
Hey.
Then I want to grab this. We're going to test this out. But we need to swap. Let's swap the bulletproof. Guess you can't switch that, which is fine. Let's exchange this for some rifle ammo. Because I really want to try this gun out. I just wish I could tell her which ones to equip so she's not running around with a baton trying to hit them.
Thank God there weren't more of them.
Yeah, we wouldn't last in a fight with a whole horde.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have some friends on the other side.
I don't think they'll notice us.
Oh no, we're
Their
fighting them.
senses are weak.
Just to be safe, we should be as quiet as possible.
No, I just want to fight them now. I know I could have snuck through, but I just did not want to deal with that.
Take this! Cover me! I know you want.
Aiming with a machine gun in this game is weird.
Thanks, partner.
Take it!
Okay.
Come on!
Alright, let's reload everything. The AK is cool, but the laser sight feels weird. The same thing with the MP5. Like, aiming with it doesn't feel right. This is the part where you need to get ready to fight lickers.
Come on! Come on!
We don't have to get in, we're taking them out.
Take it!
Okay.
See? Not so bad. Oh yeah, we're getting more into that lab vibe, that's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna give her the rifle for now.
Thanks, partner. Thanks, partner.
Also, they're giving us a bunch of ammo, so that's not a good sign. We can only heal once. But we had a checkpoint.
What the hell?
This was in the pictures, too.
Wait. That means Jill might be here.
What have they done?
Jill. There's so many. They must be kidnapping people from all over the world to experiment on. It stopped.
Why?
Well, that's why.
Should have saved my RPG. Shoot that, or do we shoot the big orange thing over here? Doesn't seem to be doing anything there.
He's down! Now's our chance!
Yeah, it's definitely the legs. Should be throwing grenades every time. much health do you have, man? Oh, that's great. As if to say, are these my ammo sources? They're all handgun. That was shotgun right there. That's good. What it told me to. At least I felt like I did. I feel like this would go by a lot faster if she would use something other than a freaking handgun on that. But what do I know? I'm just a millennial gamer.
Damn it. Where is she?
Mr. Redfield, how nice to finally make your acquaintance.
Who the hell are you?
Excella Guiona. She works with Tricell.
Nice. You've done your homework.
An officer in the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. Why?
As if I need to explain myself to you. Although, weren't you two given orders to retreat?
So it was you.
Where is Jill?
Jill? Even if I did know, you think I would tell you?
Cut the crap. Tell me where she is.
As soon as you two are done with your little vigilante mission, you should leave. There's nothing here worth throwing your lives away for.
She's lying. She knows something.
It's time we get some answers.
Awesome. Well, I feel like we're definitely getting a lot of answers. This is pretty cool. That was a tough boss, but I still enjoyed that quite a bit. So, yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to the end of this game. And I know every time I say that, I end up having like several more sessions before I get to the end, but I think there's only 6 chapters from what I saw looking at the menu. So we should be getting close to the end. So we'll have the classic 4 episodes of Resident Evil going back to the old formula. So, but I'm definitely enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. If you are, I would appreciate it if you leave a like and let me know what you think of it so far in the comments too. And just if you've played 5, what are your thoughts on it? Because it definitely felt way off at the beginning, but the more we play, the more it feels a bit more like Resident Evil. It doesn't feel as spooky or scary because like the lickers are terrifying in 2 and 3, but here they're just kind of a nuisance. Kind of feel overpowered, more arcadey style. So let me know what you think. And if you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe. Again, my goal is to just have chill vibes while playing as much as possible. The games will spook me sometimes, but I'll be playing more games other than horror games. I mean, I've got my no commentary playthrough of Oblivion Remastered at the time of filming this. So, but yeah, I'd love for you to join. And other than that, until I see you in the next video, I hope that you have a blessed day.